Chat. Let's get you inside, shall we? It's raining today. I don't want you all waiting out there and forever. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's a little later than usual, but we're here anyway. How's it going? It's not a different ambience. It just is raining. First time in stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me come a little closer. Let's talk. Let's chat. Come on, guys. Hello. Sorry it's a little late today. I want these streams to happen at noon and have the video go live at 1, but I didn't finish today's video until like 12:30, and it took like 4 hours to export it. So here we are. But it's exported, it's scheduled, ready to go, and once we're done here, we will all go watch that video. And before anyone asks, I did not watch the game theory yet. I knew that I'd be like a crying mess, so I wanted to watch it after today's stream, so I'm still ready to go for today. But in honor of the man, the myth, the legend, MatPat himself, pour one out for the homie. So, today's video is about the early FNAF timeline. So, as far as theories and questions, focus on that would be great, because I just did a lot of research on it. But, obviously, whatever you want to talk about, FNAF, Poppy Playtime, Genshin Impact, I don't care. Whatever. We're here to talk about theories. That being said, we've got like 45 minutes to an hour. Do you guys want me to like play Minecraft in the background, and then we'll just do it? It'll be like just chatting, but there's something to look at, so it's not just me sitting here. I'll do a poll. I should have done that. I will do a poll. Well, thank you, the liberal animator. Very, very kind. I have to go down here. Start a poll. What should we do while we chat? Nothing. Minecraft or something. Because I kind of want to play Minecraft, but I get if you guys don't want it to like take over the stream or whatever. I won't be joining a VC or anything. It'll just be like kind of in the background. What do you mean? My main team that I use is Risley, Farina, Barbara, Risley, Farina, Nilu, and oh, what is her name? I just swapped her in recently. Rosaria? The like nun cryo user. I wanted another cryo user. I want Shenhe. I don't have Shenhe yet, but I wanted 2 cryo, 2 hydro for Risley Freeze. Rosaria, yeah. And then my my other team is just Raiden Hyperbloom. I want it to be Alhaitham Hyperbloom, but who knows when he's gonna go on rotation again. And I try not to spend money in the game, so it's rough out here. Alright, what's that poll saying? Play Minecraft or something? Heard. Don't gotta tell me twice to play Minecraft. Or something. I'll be playing on the Haunted SMP, so you'll probably see some other folks that you know playing on there as well, but I'm not going to be joining the VC, because I want to focus on the theories we're talking about today. Like Sky Mallory, early timeline question, is the Bite of 87 mentioned past the first game? I have a dumb theory that Phone Guy mixed up the years. No, I think the number 87 is important, so I think it is, I think it is in fact a bite that happens in the FNAF 2 location. Personally, I think the Bite of 87 is what takes Jeremy Fitzgerald out of commission to later live the rest of his life and eventually become the father of Cassidy. That's where I'm currently at, to be real. Wait, it's someone's cat's birthday? Happy birthday to your cats, Alex. Working on a giant document listing every single in-universe brand in the FNAF universe, both games and books, excluding so far like 300 plus. Jesus, good luck with that.
Just gifted 0 memberships.
Just Casey with the 5 gifted memberships. Again, incredibly kind, and I don't know why it still says 0 every time. That's so weird, but thank you. That is so very kind of you.
Just gifted obnoxious membership.
Talk about chaos. It's so very kind of you. Big Fart has entered the chat.
Just gifted Ignacio Nogueira a membership.
Theory, William Afton is actually a robot child. No. Do you think people sometimes get stuck on things that aren't really important,
membership,
such as order of MCI deaths and how? Yeah, I would say so. But I mean, it's hard not to in a game series that's so
gifted Isabella membership.
Like, I understand where it's coming from, but I would say, yeah, people tend to get stuck on details that don't quite matter. But again, the problem with that, we don't know what details matter and don't matter until they matter or don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, a very minute detail could be super important in the right context.
Kroby became a member.
Their names are Oakley and Ebony. Happy birthday to Oakley and happy birthday to Ebony.
Isabel became a member.
Well, Teasmish, it's less that you're on time and it's more that I'm 4 hours late.
Potato no. Became a member.
Potato no. That's a fun username. Alright, I'll see y'all over there.
Ignacio Nogueira became a member.
Honestly, Obnoxious, true. Why did Minecraft not just automatically show? Oh, because we did That's Not My Neighbor yesterday. That was a fun game. I'm excited to see where they go with it. And I'm excited to see, like, updates moving forward. That's a really, really solid, like, base to work with. I guess just Minecraft music is fine. No one's online right now? Well, now I am. Huge. I'm glad y'all like the stream layout stuff. Just so you're 4 hours late from crying over MatPat. No, I specifically didn't watch it yet because I knew I would be a crying mess. I didn't want to be a crying mess for the stream. Oh, I should explain. There'll be we're gonna do a full stream on Friday. But I'm very small. So I should explain what's going on, shouldn't I? How do you join the server? It's a invite only. It's a SMP run by David Barron. When you play Princess Quest 1 and enter the graveyard, Chica's blank grave is already lit up. We know it's Chica's because Help Wanted 2. We also see Chica in Princess 3. What do you think this means? I don't know. It could mean that Susie has moved on, or that she's already watching. I'm not sure. No, I'm the white Pikmin. You know, the one with the red eyes? I'm a Pikmin, though. You got that one. So, this is modded, yeah. I didn't Obnoxious. I'll have to check. So, we are running a... the main mod of the server is Origins, where everyone can pick a different origin. I picked Flea, so I'm 3 pixels tall. I jump 2.5 blocks high, and I suck people's blood or give them random debuffs. So I'm just a little bastard. So we made this little, me in fact is a pixie, but we made this little gnome village for all the small characters that you have to be able to, that you have to be half a block or less to fit in. Technically, I'm a quarter of a block, but you know. Friday. Yeah, Obnoxious, feel free to ping me, so it'll be easier to find. Friday, we'll be doing a full stream on this server, exploring, because the other mods in this server make it spooky. Like, we have enhanced fog, a bunch of monsters that, like, show up specifically to scare you. Some of them can even kill you. It's supposed to be, like, an actual horror mod, to the point where, like, monsters you know are in this mod, flashlights, stuff like that. So I have to survive those things as a little guy. And I think that would make for a fun stream. So we'll be streaming that on Friday. But that's not what we're here today to talk about. I'm just here because I need leather. I'm trying to make a giant map, so I need item frames. That being said, let's talk about FNAF theories. That's what we're here today to do. Do you think MadPat knows everything about the FNAF lore now? No. I think Scott is taking the FNAF lore to his grave. I don't think Scott would confirm FNAF lore to anyone for any reason. I think he would want to die leaving a legacy of confusing fans. And I fully believe that, and I respect it. Favorite Minecraft YouTuber? I don't really watch Minecraft YouTube. I guess technically Rubber Ross, because he does a lot of Minecraft, like, content. But I wouldn't even call him a Minecraft YouTuber more than, like, an animating and art YouTuber. Tired, not tired thing with FNAF. Don't know if you felt that before, just not with FNAF, but other things. I think that's probably just burnout, my guy. My solution, play some other games. Like, Poppy Playtime was really cathartic for me because it was not FNAF and I could fully invest my time and do videos about it. And I'm happy you guys actually watched those. I thought for sure the horror Poppy Playtime video would completely tank. And the fact that it actually is doing really well makes me very happy and comfortable with where the channel is, that I can branch out more than I have so far. So I can't thank you guys enough for the support on the Poppy Playtime videos. Yeah, no game theory spoilers, because I did not watch it yet. I want to watch it after the stream. I think there's evidence that Gregory's a robot, and we missed he'd run through in the events of Security Breach multiple times. A lot of that Gregory is a robot evidence feels honestly very circumstantial to me. So it's hard to give you a definitive answer on that. I would say probably not. But, again, it's circumstantial at best, so it's hard to tell. Oh! That's a new mod. Jesus Christ. Morbid. That's crazy. I just wanted more chickens. Whatever. I'll cry hard. I cried watching today's GT Live. I'm not, like, I needed a break. Because I did watch that this morning. And Jesus Christ. Let me make cakes for people. Right now I'm kind of playing the role of an opposite mouse, where I've made little mouse holes that I can get into people's home with, and then when I'm in their home, I give them food. It's a fun bit. I also can't eat. So the downsides to this, obviously, I have 4 hearts, I'm very small, and also I can't eat normal food. I have to drink things blood to feed my food bar. Watched GT Live at work last night. Had to stop 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I would not have. I knew not to watch that in public. Called Five Nights at Freddy's. What if the 5 night thing is? Wonder if the 5 nights thing is subtle. I guess I missed the first half. I don't know what you're saying. Or I missed something else. Matt has made us crying wrecks, and also he's been a crying wreck. It's very funny. What am I missing? Oh, I put all the other food away. What's wrong with me? Oh. Weird. Wheat. Two more cakes. Huge. I guess I'll put the buckets here, just because I'm running out of room in that. I need a new chest just for eggs. Fair enough. Look, there's nothing wrong with crying. I just know a lot of people don't like doing it in public. Alright, who hasn't received... Emil could use a cake. One of his cats is gone. In the game. Like, in Minecraft, one of his cats is, like, lost or something. Emil's other crib. You have 2 houses, Emil? What the fuck? Where's my mouse hole? Did you delete my mouse hole again? How am I supposed to leave you presents if you delete my mouse hole? Cake. I'm so small. What do you think the sister location room code means? I actually go into that in today's... I don't specifically mention the room code, but for what I talk about in today's video, would make sense with that. Because I think those cameras, Azazel really doesn't play a lot. Who's going to see this cake first? Oh, Ellie will see this cake. That's Ellie's house, right? Ellie's cool house. Sweet. Oh yeah, I forgot Ellie has the xenomorph in her basement. Based. Anyway. Cake. Who's leaving people's doors open? Hello? Oh, is Ellie making a new house now that's small? Thought it was gonna be a merman. I was a merman for the first couple streams, but it turned into being not very fun. What in the fuck is this? Because everyone would go do other stuff and I would have to stay behind. But now I'm just small, so it's a new fun challenge. And I've made mouse holes that I can get into people's houses with, like this. Oh, you know what? Kako would probably love a cake. They lost their inventory earlier today. I'm sure they could use a pick-me-up. Is it possible the fun times were already in development and close to being released when Crying Child got chomped? And that after murders and Charlie modifies the fun times after realizing possession is real? That is, I guess, spoiler alert for today's video. That's a big chunk of today's video. So today's video is about the order of the deaths in the early timeline. So Elizabeth, Crying Child, Charlie, and the missing child incident, and like what order they happen and why. Oh, I went too far. And because of that, kind of going off of last week's theory, I argue that and I don't want to go too much into it before it comes out, but Elizabeth might have died earlier than we thought, than I thought at least. And more pertinently, the fun times may have been built to open at Circus Baby's Pizza World while Freddy's and Fredbear's were open, not after. And I go into why I think that in the video. But yes, to answer your question, I think that the fun times could have been earlier than we originally thought. I should just make 2 more buckets. I keep having 1 bucket left over. Huge. 9 buckets for 3 cakes. Anyway. What do you think the Crying Child saw? I actually answered that specifically in today's video. But I will say it may or may not be related to what we were just talking about. And I give a reason why. I don't just say it to say it. The scooper was using all the fun times before it was used on Michael, so it left a trace amount of remnant on him, enough to keep him alive. Wouldn't it leave remnant on the empty suits? Yeah, that's possible. That's a good point. If it left it on Michael, why not the suits? I don't have a hard reason for no, so I would just say that yeah, that seems possible, if not likely. Crackpot theory. There's actually no possession. It's all about AI gaining sentience. Maybe modern FNAF, but I wouldn't even say that's likely with like older FNAF. Where? Okay, if it's near Ellie's, this is Ellie's, I'm pretty sure. Oh, right, I saw Kako, that's why. I already have a mouse hole. Where do I put cake? Let's see. Storage? Yeah, that tracks. I can put it in front of the food chest or something. Or I guess I'll just put it in the living room. Boop. And I leave through my mouse hole. Yeah, I can fit underneath the bed. because I'm 3 pixels tall. It's very funny. Are you a mouse? I'm a flea. I'm 3 pixels tall. I've just been making mouse holes so I can get into people's houses. Do you think Toy Chica is William Afton? I mean, I do think the Toy Chica the high school years was meant to, like, give us a little bit of information on how William was killing kids. So, I mean, I think it was... I think it had more truth to it than it sounded. Yeah, here it is. I'm like, I know I left a mouse hole here somewhere. Oh, there's an item frame above the crafting table. And that is on this block. Where can I leave this cake? I guess just in the middle of the floor. Climbing around this house is very fun. Just all the shelves and stuff. I was joking. I mean, look, it's more reasonable than it sounds on the face of it. Does everybody know about your mouse holes? Some people do. Some people go, how the fuck did you get in here? Do you think the possession, don't know how to spell, is needed for the existence of the fun times, or they could be built for a different purpose and then used for remnant? I think the fun times may have been built innocently at first, and then later I think it's possible that they were built originally, and then William modified it. I guess I'll do a slight spoiler for today's video. One of the reasons I think that, in the insanity ending of FNAF 6, you get that quote, when you're looking at, or like Lore Keeper or whatever the ending, you get the other Henry speech. And it's the quote where he says, "Tiny souls trapped in prisons of my making, now set to new purpose and used in ways I never thought imaginable." I think myself and many others traditionally hear that line and think the FNAF 1 animatronics. Right, animatronics that souls are trapped in, made by Henry Emily. Like, that tracks. But what I never thought about, now set to new purpose and used in ways I never thought imaginable. Would that describe the FNAF 1 animatronics? Like, you could argue used in ways I never thought imaginable is in reference to being melted down for remnant. I say that is a fair interpretation. But set to new purpose feels specific. So if that's in reference to the Funtime animatronics, would it then be possible that that Henry is talking about William taking the Funtime animatronics and modifying them to be child kidnappers? That's part of today's theory. Doesn't Henry describe Molten Freddy as an amalgamation of Afton's constructs? If he does, I've never heard it. I'm gonna need a new chest soon. Maybe I can make the ceiling these guys too, just to be efficient about it. Although that is a slab, so that'll look weird. More leather, more item frames, huge. I want to have a wall full of item frames before Friday's stream, so Friday's stream can be all just going on the journey as a little guy. I can, Jelly. Well, it's also similar, I think, to FNAF's theory. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure he also argued for separate reasons that Henry may have created the fun times. I think it was like visual design, which I do see that as well. I want to make a big map. I might make this even wider. I don't know. Just ignore the Tangle ever since it came out. Well, it's less that I'm ignoring it, and more it's like we don't really have any answers for it. And the last time we saw it, it was actively running away. So, like, how are we supposed to know anything about it? It's not even here. Creeper? Oh, man. I'm going back inside. Fuck that. The last podcast episode made me think about it. Fair. I mean, last podcast episode also made me think about next week's video. It's probably going to be about Michael Afton. Made too much honey mustard sauce, now I'm out of chicken strips to dip in it. That is an issue. You can't just eat it, because
Moonin underscore do underscore Raven gifted Alicia underscore VT a Twitch subscription. Moonin underscore do underscore Raven gifted a tier 1 sub to Alicia underscore VT. They have given 7 gift subs in the channel.
Who's gifting Twitch subs while I'm not live on Twitch? I'm literally live on YouTube only right now. And somebody on Twitch I mean, thank you. That's incredibly kind. But who's out here gifting Twitch subs while I'm not live on Twitch? Whatever. Thank you. More in-depth comment on the podcast. I'll have to look for it. See if I can find it. I guess I can mine for a bit. It's a little dangerous to go mining for a long stretch of time because I can just, like, run out of food very easily. But I need iron bad. True. Oh, and I don't take fall damage, so don't get worried about what you're about to see. Hey, thank you for the channel membership, Liberal Animator. Very, very kind of you. Didn't think you were on. Yeah, we're not on Twitch. I mean, again, thank you. It's very kind. It's just very strange.
The Liberal Animator became a member.
Are you sure you're not on Twitch? I mean, I'm pretty sure. It's a time travel plot. I've been seeing that. People are saying that, like, man, the fog mod makes this cave crazy. Spooky. This, warning, this is a horror mod, so random jump scares, not random jump scares, but random, like, things in the distance might be there. So this isn't, like, completely vanilla, like, well, obviously not vanilla Minecraft, but it might not be your calming Minecraft experience. Just a heads up on that. Oh yeah, being able to climb is OP, but consider, Clabe, if I wasn't able to climb on every single wall, I couldn't get anywhere. I'm so little. I need to be able to climb. Herobrine? Yeah, Herobrine is here. Also, regular Herobrine was added, just for funsies. Are there SCPs monsters? There's a lot of, like, classic horror monsters and stuff. Also, I'm small enough that most things don't notice me, unless I piss them off or get too close, like that. Also, if I shift punch, I inflict diseases. It's fun. I have diseases. Remember Home Security Hotline? I did want to look for a Hob skin for this. Mexis, as I call it, Malhair, are separate beasts. Oh, you mean, okay, so you're saying Mexis and... Yeah, I would agree they're separate entities. I don't even think they're necessarily related. I just think they both happen to be rabbit-themed. Kai Barker, thank you for the dough riser. Very, very kind. Enjoy your extra things. Is that a YouTube chat? This is just YouTube chat.
Kai Barker became a member.
I've been seeing that response to the idea of time travel. I've been seeing it more as a meme. I forgot to bring cobblestone. Doy. But I've seen people saying, like, with Into the Pit being brought into the games, time travel might actually be in some way related to the modern FNAF. God, I hope it isn't, but I mean, at least it is in Into the Pit, so it's at least bringing the concept of that and confirming it to the games. Now, granted, part of me thinks that Into the Pit isn't even actually time travel. We know we know that it happened in other stories that Agony has been able to induce hallucinations onto people. So part of me thinks when Oswald goes into the ball pit of Into the Pit, he's not actually literally traveling back to 1985, but is instead having agony-fueled hallucinations about the missing child incident. Especially because we know that ball pit is filled with agony. I wonder when Into the Pit is going to come out. I think it's definitely coming out this year, since Scott said it was going to be a 10th anniversary game. Maybe he meant literally on the 10th anniversary. Who knows? But I feel like this year's safe. Maybe this summer. Oh. The worst part about playing on an SMP is going through caves other people have already explored. And then just trying to find avenues they forgot to go down. Oh. That was a big fall. Where the hell? We're going this way now. God, seeing a torch just deflates you, man. And germs. Yeah, the ball pit is filled with agony and germs. Unless there's some lines of Oswald doing something and coming back, it's still there. Don't think it's real time travel. That's a great point. And we don't see that. Now, to be fair, the description for Into the Pit said the lives of 5 children are in the balance, which kind of implies that we are going back in time and we might be able to stop the missing child incident from happening. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm on the Horus MP. That's a problem for Riley later. Let's go back to the bakery, shall we? I think that'll be a non-canon ending. I mean, oh. Oops. Hold on. Forgot to, kind of breaking the illusion there. Sorry, chat. Fair, but the fact that it's possible seems relevant to the story, you know? Alright. 5:11. I gotta go help my wife with the kids and start cooking dinner. So, let's go over and watch today's video. If I did everything correctly, which I sure hope I did, this video should be premiering right now. It's going to premiere in 3 minutes, so we can hang out for 3 more minutes. When I end this stream, it should take us to the premiere. Let me double check. Last time people were saying it didn't, so we're going to make sure it does this time. If it doesn't, you know, it's on the channel and it'll give you a minute to kind of get in there, but so, any rapid-fire last ones, y'all got time. If we end up able to save the missing children, there's a branching timeline, and it would be wildly different. True. What do you think of the Mimic AI being the handheld in the sister location? I think it's super possible. I think that's really, really possible. Any tactics for FNAF 2? No. That game's bad. Could John's FNAF mimic theory be correct? I don't... There are some parts of it that I'm, like, on the fence about, but nothing jumped out to me as incorrect, you know? I think it's a really strong contender. Nodes don't equal the entity hijacked Mexus. That's possible. I don't see it that way. I feel like the entity was acting out what Mexus was intended to pretty well.
Cursed Galatea super chatted $3.71, 5 Canadian dollars from Cursed Galatea. Take this cuz I love you and I hope real life is going well.
It's been going alright. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind. What do you think is better, Terraria or Minecraft? Single player vanilla. Oh, single player vanilla, Terraria any day. I think Minecraft, they're very different games though, to be fair. Well, regardless, let's see if this works. I'm gonna end stream. This should take you right over to the premiere. We'll watch it together, and then I'll go watch Game Theory later and cry. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been super, super fine. Have a good one, and stay toasty. It should take you right to the thing, and if not, find it.